Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to chapel at Concordia Lutheran Church and School. Today, I'm here with Aria. Say hi.
Hello.
And we have a story to tell you. Our story is in the Bible, and I have my children's Bible here. It's the story of Moses letting the people across at the Red Sea. And we know that in the story, the Israelites, those are the people who loved God, were leaving Egypt, and they were traveling, and they were just walking along. They were leaving. They were in a hurry. They were leaving. Pharaoh had told the people that they could go. They were going, and God was showing them a way to leave and to a new land that he had promised them. And they were pretty excited. We're coming to a part, though, that gets a little scary and a little tricky. Moses, he was the leader. They were coming when something changed behind them. Way back here, Pharaoh's army, Pharaoh was the king, he changed his mind. And he said, you can't leave. You can't leave. So God's people were going, and they got to a river, and they knew, point over there, that Pharaoh's army was coming. They had chariots, and they were coming to take the people back. 1 second. And the people were afraid. And what did Moses say?
Don't be afraid.
Boys and girls, what did Moses say? Don't be afraid. You're right. But it was scary because, Aria, show us where they were. Oh, not yet. They were at the Red Sea, and the Red Sea was a big, big body of water. Put your hand over your eyes and take a look. Oh, they weren't swimming. They weren't swimming. It was big, and they had lots of stuff with them, and they were scared because the army was coming, and the water was here. Hang on 1 second, because you have to move the water. And Moses had said, what did he say?
Don't be afraid.
You're right. Don't be afraid. Boys and girls, whisper. Don't be afraid. God knew what to do. He told Moses to lift up his staff, and then there was a wind, a gentle wind. Boys and girls in your classroom, take a breath and blow very quietly and watch what happened. Aria, can you work the river for us, the Red Sea? God blew with his wind, puff, puff, puff. And look what happened. And then they walked through on the dry land. Keep them going. Get them all the way to the other side. They walked all the way across. God's people. God made a path for them through the Red Sea. They can go all the way to the other side of the table. Remember, Pharaoh's army is still coming fast. They had chariots, and they were quick moving, and they wanted to go all the way to the other side, out of the water. Out of the water, take the people out of the water. They walked across. They had their mommies and their daddies and their babies, and they were going across quickly. Keep going. Keep going. All the people got across, and Pharaoh's army still coming. Keep watching, boys and girls. All of God's people moved to the other side, and then very quietly the wind stopped, and the waters went back, and Pharaoh's army couldn't cross, could they, Aria? No. And where were all of God's people?
Out on ground.
Yes, ma'am. They were out on ground, and they were safe. Give me a thumbs up, boys and girls. God takes care of his people, and he keeps his promises, and he loves his people, and he loves you and me. It's in the book, she said. It's in the book. Boys and girls, fold your hands. Will you play with me? Will you pray with me? And we'll take turns like we did last time. Okay. Boys and girls in the classroom, bow your head, close your eyes, think about Jesus and how much he loves you, and then Aria and I are going to share the microphone. Dear Jesus.
Dear Jesus.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For keeping your people safe.
For keeping your people safe.
Be with me.
Be with me.
And my friends.
And my friends.
And my family.
And my family.
And keep us safe too.
And keep us safe too.
1 second. We're still praying. I love you, Jesus.
I love you, Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, boys and girls, for coming to chapel.